take this pill with me today. Watch as all our friends fade away, and I'm just sitting here on painted gray, wishing that I had another reason to stay. And I'm fading away into something that I cannot explain. Take my hand today to pray, in hopes that the good Lord takes me away. And I don't know any more than you do. I can run faster than you can speak the truth. And I'm just sitting here on by the mirror, wishing that my life was a little bit clearer. And I'm fading away into something that I cannot explain. Take my hand today to pray, in hopes that the good Lord takes me away. And I'm fading away into the grave which I'd hoped to stay. And I did this all to myself. I'm strung out on the highest of shelves, and I know what I did could never change, 'cause I am the one to blame. And I'm fading away into something that I cannot explain. Take my hand today to pray, artificial simulation. I don't wanna be here anymore. It's a little scary, confusing at times. Makes me wanna leave, makes me ready to die. Wake me up from my dreams. Wake me up. I don't want to dream. I don't want to dream, 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 no dream, 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 no dream, 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 dream. Won't you wake me up? It's all over as fast as I would like it to be. Maybe I can create something, something great to be. An old wise man told me that I can be anything. All I ever really wanted was to become nothing. Wake me up from my dreams. Wake me up. I don't want to dream. Walk downstream, 'cause life is truly stranger than it seems. I just wanna go to bed and put my pillow on my head. Close my eyes and drift into nothing instead. Oh well, what a dream. I'm drifting right back upstream. Wake me up from my Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to Locals Live. So today I'm here with Sundance, who's an indie rock band out of Eugene and Corvallis. If you just wanted to go down the line and introduce yourself and what you play, that'd be great.
Yeah, my name's Kevin. I play the drums in Sundance. I try my best to beat the Skins as hard as I can and as best I can with them. Yeah, I think I do an okay job at the very least.
My name's Kevin also. I play the bass guitar and the solos, and I'd like to think I fit in pretty well with these guys.
My name is Christopher. I am the songwriter, I am the guitarist, and I am the lyricist.
Nice. So 2 Kevins. How does that work? Does it get a little complicated?
Every day. Every day. Without fail. We kind of got a tiny bit of a system. He's Kev Dog, just so Chris can differentiate, but
Yeah.
no, every day. More confusing than the last, I promise.
I can only imagine. So how did all of you meet? Is there a fun story there?
You guys met in Corvallis first, if you
Yeah.
want to talk about that.
5 years ago?
Yeah, so we met around 5 years ago, and it was interesting because I had an older coworker who was like, hey, I know this guy, you should jam with him. And so I show up to his house, and he's jamming with another band, and I just kind of knew, like, when I met him, I'm like, man, if me and this guy could get together and make some music, like, we could do really well. And then so, yeah, that's how we met, and then me and him have been jamming together for about 5 years.
Yeah, I was playing drums then.
Yeah.
And then, just about a year ago now, you and me?
September of 2021.
Yeah.
Where
So,
did you guys meet?
we met in jail. That's the official story we go by. Me and him just randomly met each other at work. We both still work there, Lane County Jail.
Yeah.
We serve people with face tattoos every day and try our best to make them happy.
That's rad.
Lots of drizzle cake.
But yeah, at the time, I want to say they were looking for another drummer, and I just kind of offered. And within 1 or 2 practices, I guess I thought I knew. I guess they knew within the 2 practices that.
Oh, dude, I knew when I met you.
Yeah, it takes me a while to warm up to people, I guess.
But yeah,
If the
after
vibes
that,
work, they work.
yeah. After that, it's history.
Okay, so what was your most recent performance, and what was that experience like for you guys?
We played at No Nations downtown, a vegan restaurant. Very good food. It was very fun. We played with Resonance from Eugene and Glide Divine here from Corvallis, both very, very good bands. And it was fun, it was like a little party, cool lights everywhere. Music was amazing. It's just cool to be like in that environment and, playing loud rock music.
Yeah, it was nice. It was
Yeah. Are there any other bands like in the scene in Corvallis and Eugene that you like to play with?
Well, we actually haven't played too many shows just because we were working on songs, and he just joined us last March, so
Yeah.
spent like the last 7, 8 months like refining the songs and stuff. But the ones that we have played with, we really enjoy. And then there's a few bands that I kind of like look at, and I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to play with them. Like I know there's Mothra, I think they're called. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing their name right, but it's Blue Essence. They seem pretty cool. Another band that just played at Harrison's here called Big Rick Energy. They seem pretty cool.
Big Rick Energy.
Yeah.
There's really some creative names going on in the scene right now.
Yeah.
But we'd love to play with more groups. Absolutely.
Yeah. We played with Glide Divine twice, I think.
Yeah, and they're always really fun. And
Yeah, they're
their
great.
music is amazing.
They're amazing.
So are there any special pre-performance rituals that you guys have?
I like to just sit back and smoke some tobacco and maybe drink a beer or something and kind of just
Ease yourself into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he
Mellow
eases
down.
into it. I'm chugging caffeine before the gig, believe me. Black coffee, energy drinks, you name it. And then Kev,
I'm usually, so when we practice, I usually have the day off, so I just kind of relax. and then just kind of wait around for practice, try to amp myself up a little bit and practice a little bit in my room,
Nice, man.
make sure, I'm all good to go.
Do you guys get anxious at all before performing, or?
Not really.
Oh, that's
Not
nice.
me.
I do. The beer and tobacco helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say every show's got a little pregame butterflies, but
No, that makes sense. So out of all your songs that you performed today, or just like in general, are there any like special meanings in any of the songs, or like any special meanings to your creative process with the music at all?
Yeah. I guess most of my music has to do with coming from a really lowly of places and trying to reach out towards God, or something that's higher than me, and it's been a development, and it shows in my music that it's been a development.
Yeah,
I've-
music is just so powerful in that
yeah,
way.
that I've reached that. Yeah.
How about for you guys? Is there any special meaning for you in the music that you create?
For me, I just want to kind of reach out to people who are in those low places and help them kind of strive towards God's light. And I just love playing music, it's a special experience.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
beautiful. And it's a good way to express emotions.
It's the closest thing we have to heaven.
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
I gotta say, at least from my experience, my number one priority is just supporting them and getting their message across. And yeah, I'd say with the culmination of the 3 sounds we got, we come out with something pretty decent.
He's
Yeah.
a really excellent
Takes a
drummer.
team. That's awesome.
I like to refer to him as Mini Dave Grohl.
He gives me too much credit.
Any specific reason?
He just reminds me of, his playing style reminds me of Dave Grohl.
That's a high compliment.
Yeah.
Again, can't live up to it, but yeah, I'll take it.
Are there any other bands that you kind of look up to, or your vibe is kind of based off of?
I really look up to Johnny Cash. I don't really have that vibe of the country style of genre, but his message and what he sings about, he's very easy to talk to, and
Yeah.
super relatable is the word.
I'd kind of say me and Kevin, when we initially met, that's why we bonded so well. I mean, me and him both are big Foo Fighters fans, Radiohead to some extent. Well, more than some extent, I'll give him that. But
Yeah.
we always went back and forth on Nirvana and just, yeah, a lot of stuff from the 90s. He's a massive Soundgarden fan.
Yeah, for me, my influences, definitely Nirvana. The first time I heard Nirvana was on a VH1 classic countdown thing, and I remember seeing Smells Like Teen Spirit, and it just blew my mind.
Yeah.
And then growing up as a teenager, listened to a lot of Smashing Pumpkins, and I really liked the sound of Billy Corgan's guitar.
Yeah.
And
Shoegaze, is that it?
yeah,
Ish?
songs like Hummer and stuff.
Yeah.
And then me and him, we really like bands like Galaxy 500 and
Yeah.
Slow Dive. A lot of that shoegaze stuff. And then I listened to some kind of weird stuff too, like bands like Pedro the Lion, Cool Hand Luke, MXPX. Another band I really like is Roadside Monument. They're really good, a hardcore band. Sunny Day Real Estate, oh my gosh, how could I forget them? They're one of my all-time favorite bands.
Do you kind of bring that inspiration into your music, do you feel?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Subconsciously, I think
Yeah.
so. Subconsciously, I don't try to sound like somebody, but subconsciously it's there.
For sure.
It's affected my.
I'd say
heart.
kind of depends on the tune. Some of our tunes are pretty light and quiet, and other ones pretty
Yeah.
heavy. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
really just depends on what influence we're drawing from.
yeah. We have a wide genre of music that we love. We share pretty much.
Everything?
Yeah. Exact.
So what does your writing process typically look like?
Playing the same 4 notes over and over until I get those lyrics down and come up with something new.
Okay.
It takes time. Yeah.
And how about your involvement in the creating music process? What does that look like?
For me, he'll usually come to me with something, and I just kind of know what to do, and it just kind of forms from there. It's a really interesting just way of songwriting we have. It's almost like we're gifted the music, and then we figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, I'd say for me it's just a hair more complicated because just because a beat you can put to almost anything. So then I throw something at them, and they're like, maybe not quite. And then I try something a little lighter or a little heavier, and they're like, yeah, that's it.
Most of the time, you come up with some good stuff, man. Like really good stuff.
Yeah, it's a team effort, you know, just
It
gotta
is.
collaborate and mess around with
Yep.
things, see what happens.
Yep, it ain't one person.
Yep. And do you have any new music that you're working on, or any music that we can listen to on any streaming platform?
We don't have anything on any streaming platforms currently because we're such a new band. We're still getting everything ready. But in the next few months we do. But you can find us on
Instagram. Our Instagram is called Sundance, and then the handle is the band Sundance. And then, like he said, in the next few months, we want to look into recording, and then we'll be able to finally put some music up on Spotify and places like that, so people can check us out.
Yeah, we usually put a snippet of teasers and everything on the Instagram, so.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely on the way, for
Yeah,
sure.
I know that when I was kind of looking into you guys, I found a couple of your demos and stuff on SoundCloud, but
Yeah, they're all recorded on a phone.
Yeah, and some of those are really old too.
Old,
Like
yeah.
there's one of me and him in a cabin. That's
yeah,
like
we
5
were-
years.
we were
It was
living
when
off
we
grid.
stayed at the school.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then I put our last show that we played at No Nations on there, so a friend of mine could hear it. But yeah.
hey, it's out there and we can listen to it. So,
Yeah.
so thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having us.
Your performance was wonderful and we loved having you on. So thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you
Appreciate
for the
it.
opportunity.
Of course.